What is up, DramaLoop universe? Get ready for a whirlwind of reality TV shockers and celeb updates that you absolutely cannot miss. First up, we've got Ariana Biermann serving us some major inspiration with a stunning before and after transformation that she's incredibly proud of. We're talking a complete glow-up that's got the internet buzzing. Next, prepare for some serious jaw-dropping as Brielle Biermann sits down to reveal the absolutely wild and unexpected way she discovered her parents, Zolciak and Kroy Biermann, were getting a divorce. You're going to want to hear this story firsthand. Then, we're heading back to the high seas with the Below Deck crew. Captain Kerry Titheradge and the Season 12 cast are pulling back the curtain to reveal their absolute favorite and most challenging charter guests. Get ready for some hilarious and cringeworthy stories from life aboard the yacht. And to wrap it all up, we've got the exclusive scoop on where the Below Deck cast stands now after Season 12. We're talking breakups, new career moves, and all the juicy details you've been waiting for. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to DramaLoop for all your reality TV and celeb news, and smash that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's go. I'm proud. Ariana Biermann unveils stunning before and after transformation. Ariana Biermann is making waves by sharing a deeply personal and inspiring look at her journey. Growing up in the spotlight alongside her mother, Zolciak, on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Next Gen NYC, Ariana has undergone a significant evolution, and she's not afraid to show it. In a recent video posted to Instagram, Ariana presented a powerful side-by-side comparison, showcasing her past self before embarking on her fitness and wellness journey, juxtaposed with photos of her current, thriving self. Her heartfelt caption read, "To the girl I was, you've come so far, I'm proud of you." This sentiment resonated deeply, with her boyfriend, Hudson McLeary, showering her with love and affirming her beauty at every stage. This isn't the first time Ariana has spoken openly about her transformation. Back in July 2021, she addressed speculation about her weight loss, emphasizing that it was a hard-earned process, not an overnight miracle. She shared, "I worked my ass off to get to where I am today." She detailed her commitment to a consistent workout and diet routine, encouraging her followers to believe in themselves and prioritize their own well-being. Now, with wellness firmly integrated into her life, Ariana is clearly embracing her progress, recently posting a photo from a workout session captioned, "Workout 1 done." Her evolution extends beyond physical changes. Ariana has also spoken about shedding the perception of being a child star. In a July interview with Us Weekly, she noted, "When our moms were on Housewives, we were kids. A lot of the time, people still think I'm 12 years old." Now 23, she's confidently embracing her adulthood, stating, "Girl, I'm 23. I'm actually grown up now." Viewers have been incredibly supportive, celebrating Ariana's dedication and authenticity. Her openness about her journey from childhood fame to adult self-discovery is a testament to her strength and resilience. And speaking of family drama, get ready for a story that's sure to shock you. Next, Brielle Biermann reveals the unbelievable way she found out about her parents' divorce. Brielle Biermann's shocking discovery of her parents' divorce. Brielle Biermann is opening up about the unexpected and painful way she learned about her parents, Zolciak and Kroy Biermann's divorce. Despite sensing marital issues, the reality star admits the finality of their split blindsided her. In an episode of Regina Carter's Airtime series, Brielle confessed, "I didn't know anything. Were there a couple of signs? Maybe, but not enough for a divorce. It really came out of nowhere." This revelation comes over 2 years after Kim and Kroy, who married in 2011, confirmed their separation. The couple, who share 4 children together and legally adopted Brielle and her sister Ariana, faced a public divorce filing that deeply impacted the family. Brielle expressed her distress over how the divorce has affected her younger siblings, who, like her, found out about the situation through public channels. "Unfortunately, I feel like they're kind of going through it with me," she shared. "For example, I didn't know Kim and Kroy were getting a divorce until I read it on TMZ. And I didn't know we had no money. Things like that. I was like, what is going on? So they're finding out SHT online at the same time I am. I just wish that not everything was aired publicly for her siblings to see it." She vividly recalled the moment she saw the news. "Not a lot of people know this, but I read the article in a Walmart parking lot." Her mother then pulled up, saw Brielle's reaction, and began to cry, admitting, "I didn't know how to tell you." The aftermath brought harsh financial realities to light, which Brielle found particularly difficult. She spoke with immense empathy for her mother, stating, "I really feel for my mom. It's been really, really difficult for her and Kroy, but I really don't know how she's standing some days. Sometimes I look at her and I'm like, you really are Superwoman." Brielle's relationship with her father, Kroy, has also been a roller coaster, fluctuating with the ongoing divorce proceedings, a sentiment echoed by her sister Ariana. "It depends on what motion he's filing throughout this insane divorce this week," Ariana explained on Watch What Happens Live. Brielle added, "I'd say it's here and there. I just don't think that I'm seeing eye to eye with him on a lot of things right now. So I would say that our relationship is not frayed, it's just not what it once was. We're still decently close." The public's reaction has been a mix of sympathy and concern for the Biermann family as they navigate this challenging period. From family drama to yachting drama, get ready for some wild stories from the crew. Next up, Captain Kerry and the Below Deck cast dish on their most unforgettable charter guests. Below Deck Season 12, Captain Kerry and crew rank their favorite and least favorite charter guests. The final charter of Below Deck Season 12 has wrapped, and Captain Kerry Titheradge and his crew are reflecting on the guests who made the biggest impression, for better or worse. While the industry mantra is, "the customer is always right," this season certainly tested that, with some guests pushing the crew to their absolute limits. Captain Kerry emphasized the importance of respect, stating, "We had some amazing guests this year who came on board with the right energy. They respected the crew and really embraced the fun, and those trips are always the highlight. As for the tougher charters, I won't call anyone out, but you definitely feel it when guests forget that the crew are people too. Respect goes a long way on board." Bosun Hugo Ortega pointed to the rude strip club owners from episode 6 as his least favorite. This group notoriously tested the crew's patience, with one guest calling the performance unacceptable and criticizing Fraser Olander for a misplaced fork. Chef Anthony Arakin was told to practice his cooking, and stewardess Rainbow DeRuse was put on a guest's ST list. Captain Kerry firmly addressed this in a confessional, warning, "If anybody doesn't have respect, you have no time on my boat. I don't give a SHT who you are." Deckhand Kyle Stilley agreed that a particular group was a clear winner for everyone this season, in terms of being the least favorite, though he didn't name names. However, the season wasn't without its shining stars. The Rashid family from the first charter was a highlight for Stu Barbara Kileif, who found their quirks, like packing a blacklight, to be crazy but really funny. Another fan-favorite pair was Darlene Finn and her family, who generously tipped $27,500 in episode 7. Damo Yorg described them as so lovely and fun, adding, "My favorite guests are the ones who use the boat to the max and enjoy their time on the sea." Kyle Stilley also singled out Frankie from Kelly's group as an absolute legend, recommending a beer or wine with him anytime. Arguably the most infamous guest was Kelly, who was eventually escorted off the yacht by French police due to her extremely drunk behavior. Captain Kerry recounted her refusal to wear a life vest and her jumping into the ocean, leading to the difficult decision to remove her. He later reunited with Kelly, who apologized for her actions, explaining she was dealing with past seasickness and overcompensating with partying. Kerry likened her behavior to that of a wounded animal. The crew also faced challenges with the lovely ladies in the final charter, who proved to be spicy and high maintenance, leading to a disappointing tip despite the crew's efforts. Rainbow described them as super high maintenance, resulting in a longest, hardest-working charters of the season without a matching tip. Viewers have been glued to these on-deck dramas, with many chiming in on social media about which guests they loved and loathed. That's just a taste of the guest drama. Now, let's find out what the crew has been up to since the cameras stopped rolling. Get ready for the latest on breakups, new jobs, and everything in between with the Below Deck cast. Below Deck Season 12, where the cast stands now, breakups, new jobs, and lingering drama. As the waves settled after Below Deck Season 12, the crew of St. David are navigating new chapters in their lives, filled with personal growth, surprising career moves, and the occasional relationship drama. Chief Stew Fraser Olander, who proudly led his interior team through the season, reflected on the challenges. My crew this season dealt with different obstacles and challenges. It feels like we've been chased by a feral dog with rabies, but we pulled it off. Well done to us. I'm very proud. Captain Kerry Titheradge lauded the crew's ability to work together, calling the season a success. He's maintained contact with most of the cast, emphasizing his commitment to their well-being. I'm a huge advocate of mental health, so I make a real effort to check in on all my crew, he shared, highlighting his close friendships with Fraser, Jess Thuron, and Hugo Ortega. Beyond yachting, Kerry is busy running his company, Yachting Concepts, and is deeply involved in charity work. Fraser Olander celebrated his growth as a leader, admitting he passed the season's tests. However, he faced personal heartbreak, breaking up with his boyfriend due to the strain of long distance. He's now focusing on his career, with Captain Kerry predicting a bright future for him. Second Stew Rainbow DeRuse is also eyeing a chief stew position, having learned invaluable lessons from Fraser. Despite a panic attack during filming, she's emerged stronger and is exploring exciting land-based opportunities that blend hospitality and creativity. She's happy and unattached, keeping her current romantic life private. Soline Favreau, who had a tumultuous season with numerous hookups, is moving on to a new reality venture, competing on Peacock's Love Island Games. She plans to continue yachting and is grateful for her experiences. Deckhand Kyle Stilley is embracing a new career path, promoting his OnlyFans account and exploring opportunities in the adult film industry. He's also spending time back home in Scotland and has hinted at very exciting things happening in the next 6 months. While he admitted to caring for Soline more than he should, he insists he has no regrets and has learned from his past actions. Kyle's closest crewmate is Damo Jorg, though Kyle admits he's not the best at keeping in touch. Damo also had a brief fling with Soline and shared a moment with Kyle, stating, "I'm gonna miss you like a back misses a bone." Damo is currently finishing another charter season and remains single, but enjoyed a holiday romance. Stu Barbara Kulef ended her complicated fling with Jess Thuron after discovering Jess with Soline post-filming. She's since blocked Jess, but has stayed close with Fraser, Damo, and Rainbow. Barbara is taking a break from yachting and enjoying time with friends and family in Brazil. Jess Thuron, who initially had feelings for Barbara, has moved on and is now dating a woman named Katie. She expressed happiness with her new relationship, choosing not to engage further in the drama surrounding the breakup. Chef Anthony Arakin declared his return to the galley a triumph, feeling empowered and ready for new challenges. He's resolved past accusations against Fraser and hopes for many more seasons together. Bosun Hugo Ortega earned Captain Kerry's praise for his performance and dedication. He's continuing his career as a captain on a motor yacht near Miami, with his partner B serving as his stew. He's reunited with Anthony, who's temping as a chef on his yacht, and stays in touch with Damo and Kerry. The Below Deck community has been actively discussing these post-season updates, sharing their thoughts on the cast's futures and the lingering dynamics from Season 12. That's a wrap on all our updates, but before you go, let's do a quick recap of today's biggest stories. Alright, DramaLoop fam, what an episode! We saw Ariana Biermann absolutely shine with her incredible before and after transformation, proving dedication pays off. Then, Brielle Biermann dropped a bombshell, revealing the shocking way she found out about her parents' divorce. We dove deep into the Below Deck Season 12 drama with Captain Kerry, and the crew ranking their favorite and least favorite guests. And finally, we caught up with the Below Deck cast to see where they stand now with all the breakups and new beginnings. Don't forget to like this video if you loved these updates, subscribe to DramaLoop for more exclusive content, hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment, and let us know in the comments which story you found the most shocking. You can also follow us on all social media platforms for even more behind-the-scenes action. See you next time.